Hey there, geeks. I absolutely buggered up the sound of this video. My voice has not been the same this week, and I completely miscalculated the game volume of Hand of Fate. I do apologize for this. I've also chosen not to restart the game or replay the level, as I feel it would not really be fair for playability purposes for the series. So I really do apologize, and I hope you still enjoy the video, and the sound will be back to all its sexy glory in the next Let's Play. Hello there, sexy peoples, and welcome to the next episode of Hand of Fate.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter. The stakes are raised. The challenges begin.
Going straight for that King of Dust. The King of Dust broke faith with king and country long ago, and has made himself rich and powerful through the judicious application of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades.
The King of Dust is the perfect implement to ensure your destruction.
Just updating my decks weekly. And let's start. Let's go for the king, I guess. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that compensation curse. I kind of saw what it is. I probably should have read it properly. Something about
What
losing
brings
gold.
you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
You just can't hear me. The altar. Ooh, I think this is
Whimsy
carrying
and
the water.
caprice. The domains of the old gods. Were they always thus? Or has age corrupted their natures? A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
On a deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old religion are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Why not? Oh, okay, last time we had 3 as our go-to
A
card.
choice.
Should we
Select your desire.
should we do 1 as our go-to card this time? Ooh, okay, 3 would have been good too. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answers your prayer. Draw 1 blessing card, and I get the token. High constitution.
Very
whenever the
nice
player gets food,
indeed.
they gain twice the usual healing. Oh, that's not very helpful.
Here, take it.
I don't often need healing. I'm a badass like that. Ambush, straight off the bat.
Bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
I'll just take them all down. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Oh, only a 2 of skulls. That's kind of pathetic. I fought worse like 2 campaigns ago. I was hoping for a 6 of dust off the bat. Light armor. I do start with a shield. I was right. And an axe now. I swear I used to have a sword. That was actually really easy. I really missed my shield at last recording. Oh, shields are beautiful. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill them. Okay, let's use our go-to of 1 again. Let's see how lucky we get. Oh yes, ha! 3 would have failed us this time. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. 3 game cards. Ooh, I get an equipment.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Ooh, I could use that. I could really use the food. It's how I nearly died last time. And gold's always beautiful as well. Embertown Hero. Oh, this is new. You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Yeah, I'll ask his troubles. Sorry, I've been a bit sick this week. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in the ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. Oh, okay. Embertown Hero, another card for it, but I want that token. Oh, did that just replace a card on my board? Or was that sitting on top of the card? Interesting. Call for the priest. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses, for a price, of course. Greetings, wise traveler. I'm much to offer you. Very shady priest. And let's skip this bit. Let's use the show. Oh, I can buy blessings. How much are your blessings? Ooh, that's expensive. Whenever the player uses an artifact, there's 30% chance of immediately reducing its cooldown. Ooh, that's nice. Toxic blood.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
Why is it still showing arcane knowledge? No. Toxic blood. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. And holy touch. Undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. Ooh, combining those two would be broken. And yes, many of these blessings are too good for me. I'm poor. Yeah, I'll leave. Goodbye, blessings. Onwards to the double card. Okay, so here's the Embertown Hero.
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
I'm a good guy. I'm assuming he's going to offer me a deal.
We play for a token now.
You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you." Yeah, I'm going to refuse to deal with the thieving scum. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you're about to show them. Oh, I'm a badass. Come on, 6. We're only a 3. They move in for the kill. This is going to be easy. Let's get the straight. Let's do this. Get shield bashed. Wow, that's gonna leave a mark. Problem is I never get wounded, so why do they keep stealing my gold? Oh. Is that the curse? You carefully turn out the thief's pockets. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. Oh, I should have made the priest remove the curse. I didn't know I started with the curse. Oh, I'm such a tit. Oh, I need to head back to the priest. Remove the curse before I lose.
The pendulum can swing both ways.
Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. Oh, poor dude. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. This card's token is now yours. I'm glad I avenged him. I'm gonna go get that curse removed. I've got plenty of food. I need the monies. Approach the shop. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna read that bits again. Ooh, I can't afford that. If I'm gonna keep losing the gold, I might as well spend it on food. 150! Who has 150 gold? Oh well, I have plenty of food now. I wonder I could have just gone back there and moved on. Forest escape.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Your path forwards will take you to the forest. I'm good with that. You've discovered the exit area, take the forest path. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Do you understand how this game works now? Do you comprehend the stakes?
I understand a little bit. Not quite sure what the stakes are. The White Council 2. I don't remember the White Council 1. I'm gonna be honest.
Again, a token is at stake.
One day, as you travel through a forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. Okay, come on, give me a 6. Give me a 6. Oh, lame.
Hand over half your gold, stranger, for passing through this forest. The White Council demands it.
I'll happily give you half my gold, but I'm not allowed to because I have 0. I'm gonna fight you. Refuse.
The White Council doesn't like armed mercenaries wandering through their land.
The man says, as his goons close in around you. Oh, there's only 5 of them. I was hoping for at least 2 6 against 12. It's a good fight. Watch, I'm not even gonna take damage. And this is gonna be a fight to take damage. I like the animation though. I don't want to see me go down for actually, so I'm gonna let the animation go through on this one. Get reflected. I did not take damage though. Called it. Oh, that was a good fight. Well, there goes all my gold. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says with some effort,
You'll regret this. There will be consequences.
He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand and a magical portal appears. Stepping through it, he is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the fight remains. Oh, interesting. I'll take the token. I love myself some tokens. The battle at Brooktop.
Are your senses acute enough to detect what lies here?
Wasn't this the warlock one? A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Oh, easy, attack. You ready yourself for combat. I refuse to flee. Excuse me. Oh, this is going to be such an easy fight. I buggered up there completely and I still didn't take damage. No, I'm slightly embarrassed. At least I'm not losing food. That's what I'm happy about. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. Oh yes, 2 game cards. Armory, draw 3, select 1 to keep. Oh, that is beautiful. Fleet cuffs. I don't know what any of these do. I know what the shield does. I don't know what fleet cuffs do. Increases the wearer's movement.
Faster is always better.
He's not wrong. Faster is always better. Well, no, faster's not always better, and that's all I'm saying. All weapon
Poison.
attacks.
It's the tool of the traitor.
All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. Ooh.
Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat.
15 gold, but I don't want gold. I'm just gonna lose it. I was glad to find that artifact though. Goblin King's Hall II. Okay, I've got the elf here now.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
While walking by a huge tree at the edge of a lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above.
Excellent work, my lad.
Mr. Lionel declares, sighting the lock of elven hair and leaping to the ground.
Didn't have to break too many bones getting this, I trust. Never mind, best I don't know, eh?
He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hands.
This bit turns like this, this knob pushes in there. Now I'm not sure what this fiddly bit here does.
It's working! Lionel gasps with glee as the amulet begins to glow. By waving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard journey over hills and across rivers until finally you come to a trapdoor hidden by foliage under an ancient tree. Through the doorway you see a stone chamber and hear a variety of strange mechanical noises.
There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when guarding their treasure. I'm sure I mentioned them earlier. Now get in there and
Come
steal
now, hurry
50
up.
gold pieces
We
from
don't
me.
have forever.
I'll hold your gold until you get out and meet you on the other side. Good luck.
With a firm boot to your backside, Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. I no longer trust this guy. He's just gonna steal all my gold. He is! Oh, this is new. This is very new. First time. Ooh, nice try. I saw that. Oh. Can't I break the pots? That's a little sad. I can bash him though. I don't trust why they're frozen. That's a little worrying. Oh, look at that. I didn't quite get 50 gold pieces. Oh, and there goes the 7. Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he is there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve.
Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold.
Mr. Lionel watches you expectantly. I'll go back into the maze. With a deep breath, you turn and go back into the maze of golden traps. That's cool that I get the option to go back in. Oh, do I get to keep my gold with me this time? Okay. But I'm going to keep losing 7 on the way out. Oh, this is going to take it. That was almost hard. That hurt. Hopefully I don't lose as much gold this time. That's another one. Oh well, I only lost 6 at least. I'm gonna head back in there again. Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape. Oh, I'm not gonna read this again. It's fine.
Not nearly enough.
Yes, you want your revenge. I'll go back in. With a deep breath, you turn and go back into the maze of golden traps. Ooh, this is a tough one. This is a fun one. Just for you, Mr. Lionel, for all the shields you've given me, and even though you stole one of them. Oh, check them rad skills. You know what? I'm actually gonna take it. Oh wow, that's correctly. I don't want to go back in there again. It's costing too much food now. Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape. I'm going to read it fully this time because I'm victorious. Lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he is there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve.
Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these later. For now, good work, my boy. Let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what's what. Here's your gold bag. Sorry if it smells like old cheese now.
I wonder why it smells like old cheese now. I always thought Mr. Lionel was the Goblin King. I guess we're stealing from the Goblin King. I must have got something lost in translation there.
Another token brings you closer to your goal.
Yes. No idea why I did so much of that token, but I'll have the token. A shop. Cool. Let's go shopping. Ooh, excuse me. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. I've got a bit of a hiccupy situation going at the moment. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but a price is a little higher than the usual. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. It's a very sophisticated merchant. And no, let's go. Do you have anything I'm interested in? A huge hammer. As you strengthen against instinct attack, you do greatly increase damage. Pressure 1 to unleash force explosion. Ring of survival. I'm not interested. Mercenary contract. Press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Oh, I wish I could get that. Sell items. Want to keep these bad boys. I actually haven't got any new weapon or nothing yet. That's kind of sad. I'm gonna buy food. Ooh, that's for 30. Wow, you are expensive. I always keep forgetting escape is not the correct key to push.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
It's more just getting rid of my gold. It's, bugger, I did it again. I don't know why I'm so bad now. I'm not really grateful, more just getting rid of my gold because your curse keeps taking it from me. Mr. Lionel, I don't trust you. You're going to try and steal my shield. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation.
He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently, waiting for your answer. Give him the bread from my plate. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand.
Aha! I know what you need.
Mr. Lionel taps the table with his staff and some plum cakes appear in front of you.
Remember, boy, when someone asks whether you'd like cake or pie, tell them you want cake and pie.
The dealer draws you one food game card. Oh, that's nice of him. Thank you. I will have cake and pie. Then before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. You still gotta take my pickled onion, man. Onwards.
Hitch a ride.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Nope, not really. I'm a grumpy bugger. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride in his wagon. Let's hitch a ride. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies.
I think I'm gonna go
Of
round
course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
You done? I think I'm gonna go round up and then down and then round like a spiral kind of thing. Let's go. Ratmen hunting. Oh, I don't like
It seems you have made an enemy of the rat men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Yeah, I kind of killed their jack. You stumble upon a ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. One monster card. Oh, so I get the 4 of the rat. I don't like rats. I think my poison is going to come in handy here. of... Oh, yes. Oh, one got me. I'm really going on. I wish it was... Oh, shit. Through the barrel. That was... Dead rats. Dead poisoned rats. And I lost my gold. But that's fine. You recover some You recover some food from the rat carcasses. I'm definitely not short on food this run through. Let's head upwards. Ooh, yes, I got gold from healing. Indecent arrival. I don't remember where this one is from.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
Oh, their foolishness. You were minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. That sounds dodgy. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. Follow the mask attacks outside? Yes, I will follow them outside. You just grab people. Shoot, Spider. Shoot. Shoot. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately, you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles. So I ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Will you interrupt the ceremony? Yes, this poor dude. You burst forth from your hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they're engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You are immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you, and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. Am I deaded? You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 very significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. Out of the sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. A 4 of hell. That's new. I didn't even know that existed. What do these things look like? Oh, they're like that, except creepy. Get shot to the face. Slashy, slashy. That hotline bling. Sorry, it's the first thing I thought of. One left. And he's down. That was quite an interesting fight. That was actually that was quite tough there. No wounds though, which I'm quite proud of. After you destroy the last hell beast, the portal stirs back into life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex. Before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. This card's token is now yours. Ha! I defeated your underworld. Let's keep heading around. Treasure chest. Ooh.
Open the chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
I'm also curious. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Let's go! And let's stick to number one. Number one's got us. We're gonna go all the way through. Number one, successful all the way. And that's a failure. This is gonna hurt. You move forward carefully, but suddenly you hear a click. Oh, the room begins to fill with deadly gas. Attempt to escape the gas. Only one success. Yes! Number one has not betrayed us. You dive through the billowing clouds to reach the other side safely. You approach the treasure chest. The treasure chest looks battered but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Let's attempt to pry it open. Let's stick to our lucky number one. Oh! After a mighty heave, the luck gives way and the spoils are yours. The dealer draws you 4 gain cards. Oh, 4 gain. 3 gold, that's going to be gone soon. 15 gold, that's going to be gone soon. 1 equipment, I'll have that, baby. Healing cap, healing.
Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Every third encounter does not consume food. Press right mouse button to shield bash a target, stunning it. Oh, this is a new shield. Reflect and counter. Yes, I will equip the shield.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Oh, I'm very sure. I'm going to keep going around. I was tempted to go down there and come up, but I think let me carry on with my original journey plan. Hunting the huntsman. I think this is the White Minotaur.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
I know I have what it takes. It turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and was seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blankets the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Ooh. Oh, this is not good. I don't think number one's gonna save us again. Let's go with trusty number 3. You look down just in time to see the ground beneath you give way. You fall sharply into a dark pit. Draw 2 pain cards.
Oh dear.
Oh no, I'm cursed. Attacks from the player's weapons do less
Let us
damage.
see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
The priest's shop has already come up, and this is one of the worst curses. As you rise to your feet inside the pit, you hear a voice from above. How disappointing. Not only are you not the White Minotaur I'm searching for, you're not any kind of Minotaur. So careless for you to have fallen into my trap. I'd love to hang around, yet it appears that your splunking has attracted some of the locals. The voice fades into the distance and is replaced by the not-so-stealthy sounds of large creatures approaching through the trees. Oh. I don't get the token. Forest
An
escape.
expedition. Press on.
Your path forwards will take you to the forest. I'm going to turn back for now. I want to explore the rest around the back. So I'm going to hit this way, this way. I love that every third encounter doesn't consume food. Traveling mage. I've got gold to spare, why not? In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they pay well for anything that catches their interest.
Greetings, wise traveler. I've much to offer you.
feel like all the merchants use the same catchphrase. Is there anything you're interested in from me? I'll keep that for now. Ooh, I keep pressing escape. I'll keep that for now. No, nothing really that you're interested in mine. What do you have? Alchemical silver, hag's wraps, Damocles, and a plunderer's cap. Not really too interested in what you have. I'm going to try and keep my gold for now. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to buy food. Your food's very expensive, mage. But it's not like I'm going to be keeping the gold anyway. And fights from here on out I feel are going to be a little more difficult. Thanks, Minotaur. The Crucible.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
The town of Stiegel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. In the Crucible, you'll fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Stiegel. What will you do? I will enter that Crucible. That sounds amazing. You are led to the first arena.
Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you.
He's very excited. Ooh, 1 Jack of Dust, a 6 of Dust, or a 2 of Skulls. Jack of Dust. Easy.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
Wait, does that mean I'm shuffling someone else's deck? Oh, my reaction speed is getting slower. As with my weapon damage. This is taking a while. Luckily I have the poison. Ooh, get slashed. Oh, I'll take that. Oh, wow. Okay, no, that was smart. Let me roll through the next one. No buffing from you. Oh, that's how I use the poison. So I haven't been using it at all yet. That's... I guess it's called consuming shame for a reason. There goes my gold, and most of my health. That was a terrible fight.
You survived that round. Now do it again.
The crowd awaits your decision. I'm gonna take the 6 of Dust. I've been calling for
6
this card for
bandits
so long.
to keep you on your toes.
It's better than the 6 of Plague. You babies get poisoned. The morons are standing on the spikes. assuming Shane runs out after 5 more uses, I'm not going to use it again in this fight, as I don't feel this fight's really worth it, as they all just die to the spikes. I need to get rid of that blunted aura. After surviving the Crucible, you're paraded through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior!" The dealer draws you 4 gold gain cards. This card's token is now yours. I don't need gold. Ooh, 40 gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I am grateful for that. More, please. Oh, yes, one more. Ooh, I'm heading to the mage. To the mage. I'm heading to the mage. I'm gonna buy some cool stuff. Some cool stuff. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Yep, catcheries, all merchants. I wanna know what stuff I can buy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Buy items. Dragon ring, plunderer's cap. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponents. I need that in my life.
You think that will help you? 1 piece of each type of
I've got an
equipment,
achievement.
and you're ready to take on the world.
Attack, foster, I prefer the other one. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. I think I already have a helmet. The escape key again. Do I already have a helmet? I do. I have the healing cap. I'm gonna keep the healing cap for now. I'm gonna try and keep the gold for as long as possible, see if I come across someone else. I don't really need any other items from here. Yeah, sadly I will be leaving the shop. I wish I could find that priest right about now. Oh, that more healing is so helpful. Ambush.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
It does make sense. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Oh, so now I get the 3. I've already beaten the 6. Come on, give me another 6. I think I've gone through 2 of the 4 or 5 6s in here already. That's not too bad. I fought 1 and then I chose the Jack of Dust over the other. That Jack of Dust was a fun fight though, even though he kicked my butt. I was playing so badly. Let's go. I'm not going to waste that poison. What an explosion. Why can't I just grab one of their weapons? My axe is not doing it for me anymore. I'm gonna sneak up and kill them. I feel like we should just trust in the one.
Choose from these
and believe.
options.
The one delivers. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Ooh, armory. Huge hammer or desperate measures? Huge hammer is as you string together.
Sometimes
attacks.
form follows function, and vice versa. In this case, it's called a huge hammer. You take a guess.
I have nothing to say about that. The escape button again. And then desperate measures is pretty much. Ooh, it's
Prepare for bad times, savor the good.
I'm gonna take the huge hammer.
Old Reliable rears his ugly head again.
Always. Old Reliable for the win. Oh, I'll take the 3 food. Can I have some gold? No, more food? I'm fine with more food, actually. Onwards. Culling the rat.
Our lives are often lived thus, are they not? Pushed back and forth by the whims of nobility or power.
All the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with rat men. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the road, as are any travelers such as yourself. My guards are needed here with me, but if I had just 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army to find their nests and kill their numbers. I'll pay you 50 gold. I have it on me and I have nothing better for it. A wise decision. I shall begin a campaign against the filthy rats immediately. Also, you may take this blade. With my mercenary army, I won't need to rely on it to protect me. This card's token is now yours. Ooh, I get a weapon. The Rat Cleaver.
Rats have so few friends amongst mankind, yet the two have lived in close proximity throughout the ages and are more similar than either would care to admit.
Hits against ratmen inflict double damage. Press 1 to cause a force explosion that stuns enemies. Ooh. I think I'm gonna keep the huge hammer. It's
it is yours.
Huge hammer.
You can take it.
Oh, look at all those tokens. Ambush.
Again, the surprise attack.
Why is it still...
The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
I'm unsure why it's not darkened.
Our old friend the Jack of Plague returns to fight another day.
Why? How is it the Jack of Plague? I should have equipped the Rat Cleaver. I should have equipped the bloody Rat Cleaver. Well, I've got my huge hammer. Oh, come on! That was one of the toughest fights I've had, and I've really fought him before. These curses are doing me in right here, and this is after I hired the bloody dude to kill the rats. Sneak up and kill them always, and I'm gonna go with my trusty number 1. This has always been 2 as a failure on the ambushes. 3 game cards. Ooh, Scorching Zeal. What do you do?
Fire, in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
I like fire. Also, it said lava golems. I haven't seen those yet. Fire and holy. This weapon has a fire aura that decreases quickly. Press 1 to restore fire and burn nearby enemies. I'm taking that. I don't even want to look at the others. Yes, I'm equipping it. 15 health was okay. Got a bit of money. What do you have to say?
He is not your duke, remember. He can only ask, not order.
Oh, he isn't my duke. Ah, that's nice. Why are you being so friendly, dealer? The duke is too busy arranging a purge of the Ratman to see you today. Ah, okay, I can come back and pay him to purge the Ratman later.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond. On this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Well, I have a giant flaming hammer now, so yes, I am. Bandit attack. A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. already a 4. Where's the other 6? Give me another 6. Hopefully I get the other 6 before I encounter the king. It'll be so bad if I get the 6 with the king. I just now get to see Flaming Zeal. Did my character just go bald? Oh, that thing's cool. Get taken down. I really do like. Oh, sorry, it's Scorching Zeal. I really do like Scorching Zeal. I feel like they just tied a piece of lava golem to a handle though, and called it a hammer. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. 1 game card. Oh, so much food this game. A traveling healer. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's see if I can sell stuff to him. And what he has for sale besides healing items. Maybe he can remove my curse before I get to the king. How much? 20. Only 20. Sorry, got excited there and pressed escape. What do you want to buy from me? Have the rack cleaver. Done. Sold. 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 Have the axe. Sold. Have my old shield. Sold. I do want to keep the huge hammer. Because I don't know, I just really like the huge hammer. But now I can finally remove. Oh, goodbye, blunted aura. Oh, that aura was terrible. Ooh. Thank you so much, healer. Now I can see what the Flaming Zeal can really do. See, now that I was grateful for.
In truth, though, all choices are the devil's choice. Even the choice to do nothing.
A cloaked devil appears in your path.
I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe.
2 of dust. Let's pick the easy choice this time.
Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. I regret everything. Oh no, why?
I'm so dead. He always let me fight what I usually do. Oh, I'm so dead. Luckily I removed that curse, otherwise I would be utterly bucket. Oh, that was bad. I feel good about that. Oh, I feel really good about that.
Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself.
The dealer draws you 3 game cards.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Nearby enemies immediately slowed. I do like slowed. And it's pretty much the same defense as mine. So
As pleases you.
Yes, I'm going to equip it. Max health. And healing potion. traveling jeweler. I have absolutely no money. Let's approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Merchant Alliance. First thing they teach in Merchant Alliance is a greeting, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. What do you actually have to say? Not interested. Really interested, but too poor. Not really interested. Ugh, escape. Yeah, let's head off. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna leave the shop. Let's see if he's in the center. Ooh, right man.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
I agree. You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. Only a 4. This should be fine. I have a giant flaming rock hammer. Ooh, nice long corridor. Ooh, they have 2 ranges though. Amazing. Straight off the bat, try and get rid of them. This may have been a terrible idea. Oh my word, these traps are murderous. I think I'm just gonna actually have wounds on them. Oh guys, I absolutely beat them. Kind of. I think I'm just gonna walk back and forth a bit. You find nothing of value. Oh, that's nice. I'm good to pass it by. I just need to nom some food. Do I have 2 traveling healers? Oh wait, no, one's a traveling jeweler. Okay, cool. I think I should be good to challenge the next guy. A local peasant.
Feast, famine, and everything in between. There's a token in it for you if you win.
While crossing a forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman.
Greetings, stranger. The winter's been hard on my family this year.
In the forest behind her, you sense movement.
In exchange for some food, I'll tell you everything I know about these lands.
You can have 5 food. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched.
You've given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger.
She retrieves a sack from behind a bush.
This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as a thanks.
The card's token is now yours.
Oh,
Perfect for bludgeoning the undead.
It is perfect for bludgeoning the undead, but I have the scorching version. While the children eat, the woman speaks at length of what she has seen and heard recently. Oh, I get to see. Oh, I just missed the king up there. I'm gonna head round then. Maybe get something in the Twisted Canyon. Try and do the Devil's Carnival. I'm gonna go through the ambush. I might actually avoid the ambush on purpose. I have enough food. Let's see what happens when I get there. Oh, but I get another token. I love tokens for some reason. Tokens in this game are amazing. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get another cool weapon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton in the bottom of the canyon. Let's climb down and retrieve it. Lucky number 1, baby. Lucky number 1. That's my boy number 1. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon, and let's draw the weapon. I got the weapon I sold. I think I pretty much own almost every weapon in my deck at the moment. Nah, I'm not going to equip Desperate Measures. I love my Scorching Seal. Onwards to the Devil's Carnival.
At its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
Someone seems to...
Win this and claim my token.
One day, just as dusk gathers, you reach a large country town. hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that were once brightly colored, but now are faded and stained with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, seeming almost dazed. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while, you forget your quest, forget even the path that brought you to this place. Ooh, lucky number one, lucky number one. Huge success on lucky number one. Let's go. Failure on number two. A black cat darts out and weaves between your legs. Distracted, you take a wrong turn and wander down a darkened alley. The mysteries of the carnival await you. Come on, lucky number one, lucky number one. Oh, failure again. A flurry of movement surrounds you as a trio of acrobats tumble in circles around you. After a brief display of leaps and spins, they depart, leaving your pack a bit lighter. One food pain card. Oh, that's fine. I would have given them the one food if they asked. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowds behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long ago abandoned. Oh, my token. You know what? I'm gonna do the ambush just to get some revenge. I need to beat something before I head for the king.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
He really loves interrupting me. Also, you are a computing machine. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get to know your life is in grave danger. Only a 2. Ooh, this cave looks so cool. Something's moving. Something's moving up top left. I wonder what that is. Oh well, these guys are about to get beaten by the scorching zeal. Oh, it's a ship, I think. Yeah, it is. I'll let you run. Nope, we won't get such. Scorching zeal. Oh, I think it's scorching zeal. I do feel pretty powerful with all my equipment at the moment. It feels good. I'll sneak up and kill them. Lucky number one, you can't fail me 3 times in a row. Please. Please, you can't do this to me. Please. Oh, thank gosh. 3 game cards. Drawn equipment. Angel's Wing. This helm imbues the wearer
Move
with
quickly
greater
from
movement
here.
speed.
There is little material gain to be made.
Would you like to equip the Angel's Wing?
Really?
Yes.
Is that what you're going to do?
Sure, Steeler. Let's do it. Let's go for the king. The king is a...
Very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
Well, he asked for my presence, so I must oblige. The king is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. That's not good.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
I will definitely try. I will succeed. No, confidence. Confidence, Grey. I will succeed. 4 of dust. I think I've taken out all the 6s, which makes me very happy. It's kind of similar to my character, except with more hair. Let's do this. He can drop cannonballs? Backstabbed you a whole bunch of times.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
Oh, look how many tokens there are. For gaining the praise of the gods of the old religion, you receive great fortune, gain 30 gold. Oh, that's beautiful. And the demon trader. Oh, that sounds creepy. Let's add those bad boys. For defeating the bandits who looted Embertown, you receive the Ring of Justice. Let's add that bad boy. For standing up to the White Council's thugs, you receive White Council 3. I'm really curious where the White Council is going. Oh, I think this might be the Goblin King. For helping Mr. Lionel with his quest, you receive Goblin King's Halls 3. I'm also curious where this is going. For venturing into the underworld, you receive Elisha in the underworld. Interesting. Also very curious where that's going. Lots of little mini storylines in this game. For surviving the arenas in the town of Stiegel, you receive... Oh, those arenas were rough. Armory draw 2, select 1. I like that. The Noble Trader. Oh, he sounds cool. A Wife's Fury. Ha, beat him. And Alone. Yeah. Me and Alone. Yeah, no. For culling the Ratman Hunter is unlocked. Oh, I now get Ratman Hunting as a card, and you receive the Rat Cleaver. Maybe the Shield Cloak. Don't like that, so I don't need Ratman Hunting. For feeding the local peasant woman, you receive the Great Helm of Reinforcement. That sounds cool. And Map. Draw 3, inspect, and put back. Interesting. As a reward for defeating my bandit king, you receive these new cards. Feathered Ice. Oh, that sounds cool. I need that. Next playthrough, I'm going to try and get the Feathered Ice. Life Slim. I'm going to try for that too. New shiny things. Oh, the Jack of Scales. I think I'm heading into Lizardman territory. Heroes Remains. Stranger in the Shadows. And the Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game.
TGC. It's a geek thing.